Hello guys, it's Black Rat from 287 and welcome to the channel. So today we're gonna do a video about the AIDING bounty, and today we're gonna talk about the skills because actually the last time I didn't enter deeply about this, so I was thinking that I'm gonna do a video each time that we're gonna unlock a new skill for the hero. I'm gonna do a video to explain what's the best legions that we can probably put with them, because of course it also needs to be tested. So we're gonna take a look with the skills that we already have. So we already unlocked Avalanche. It was opened first week. I'm not gonna lose time with this because you can see that it's just a bonus of might, resistance, damage, and the demolition value. So it's going to be interesting to attack targets because of course you're going to have the demolition value, and of course the stats are also good. It's going to help in any legion, so this is not particularly going to be good with one legion. You can just put it with who you want. So of course for now, if you don't have any other, you can put it on your main legion. Like if you are playing Arnold, it's going to be great. Then we unlocked actually those two guys right there. So we unlocked Jiguan key, I almost forgot his name, and the Ghengis can skill. So we're gonna read what his skill is about. So I'm not gonna go on the Royal Bounty Alliance because it's not showing the maximum of the skill, so it's gonna be better to check directly with the heroes. So let's go to the bottom because they are S1, and we're gonna start with Jiguan key. So the skill that we can have is this one. So for every 2 combat skills cast by any of your squads, Jiguan key resistance gonna increase by 80%, stackable for up to 10 times till the battle end. So very simple. Each time one of your allies do a combat skill, it's going to increase the resistance, and it's stackable. So here they say that it's going to increase Jiguan key resistance, but of course for AIDING it's not going to be like this because of course you don't have the hero, so it's going to be for all the squads. I guess it's rated here. Any of your squads. One random. Okay, it's one random. So it's gonna work on. I was thinking it was in the 3, but actually it's only one random, of course. So okay, so it's gonna happen on one random of your allies. What I was going to. And now we're gonna check the skill of Jiguan key, and you will see it's actually almost the same. Where's my brother Ghengis Khan? So it's for every 4 combat skill, so not 2, like Jiguan key, cast by any of your squads during the fight. Ghengis Khan will restore some power, so this is healing, of 2 random enemy squads of your side, and it's going to be 152%. It's a very nice heal, and especially because it's going to be for two legions, so in total it's going to be 304% heal. It's a big heal, really big heal. So this also obviously going to be for 2 random enemy squads. It's not going to be yeah, I was saying it's actually Ghengis Khan will restore some power for, yeah, it's actually not working only of him, of course, because it's 2 legions. So basically when you look of the 2 skills, they are pretty very similar because it's just about to work about the combat skill. So you need to put heroes who have and gonna do a lot of combat skills, so this gonna work the most times as possible. So the 2 are exactly the same function. They're gonna be exactly working with the same legion, same heroes, because one gonna boost the resistance of one squad and the other gonna heal 2 squads. In my opinion, the one for Ghengis Khan is really better than the one from Jiguan. So I really think Ghengis Khan, this one, Fortune Favor, is way better. But for now, we only have those three, so if we can unlock them and put them, just put. But I don't think you're going to play this one for a long time when you're going to unlock the others. I think we're going to have maybe more interesting ones. Anyway, so it's going to be simple. I'm going to talk about the two legions, the two skills at the same time, because it's really the same. It's going to work the same way. So I was checking the heroes on the meta right now, so to see what we have as already combo made that we play, which one will fit the best for those skills. So I put some regular legions that people play a lot. Except the defensive, I still have the King Archer. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. Yeah, like this. So the legion that the most people are gonna play is gonna be the Harald. So it doesn't matter which is on the middle. I put Cleopatra, but you can put Hellfire, Bleeding Steed. It's gonna be the same. But the problem is that they don't have combat skills. So basically, just forget it to put with Harald, because that's not gonna work at all. You can actually check. Because Harald have a statue skill, pre-battle skill, and pre-battle skill. So he don't have combat skill, so it's not gonna work on him. Healer also don't have. Hellfire is a support, he don't have, I guess, or maybe one, but really not, no, but he don't have. Bleeding Steed also don't have, he's a support. So forget, don't put this with Harald. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They don't have combat skill, or almost don't have at all. So forget that. Yeah, Harald really don't have combat skills. And then when we're gonna go for Roland, now it's getting a little bit more interesting, because Roland actually don't have much, but he have a combat skill, which is this one. So it's not, it's gonna be probably cast 4 times in the battle, so it's not a lot, but he have one. Then we have Louis, and here Louis, it's interesting. He have 1 combat skill, 2 combat skills, and 3 combat skills, even if he have some prep, but he's gonna skip some prep. Anyway, he have 3 combat skills, so he have more chances to cast and more chances to make work this skill. And then we have Avalanche with them, and she have 1 combat skill and another combat skill. This one is not. So basically they have, in the total, 3, 4, 5, 6, we have 6 combat skills on this legion. So we have more chances that it's going to cast. So actually, it's going to be a good legion to put one of those. Doesn't matter which one. Of course, the best Ghengis Khan, because it's going to heal a lot, the legion. So it's going to be really a good legion to put this skill, one of those. And then we're going to go for this one. In my opinion, one of the most played also as a free-to-play. And Hank will have 1 combat skill, I guess, only 1. Yeah, this one. That's it. But we have Henry, who have only 1, but this skill works 3 or 5 times. So it's going to cast a lot of combat skills also. And then we have Sakura. Sakura, I guess, don't have any. Yeah, she don't have. But we have Henry. Henry actually gonna do some combat skills, even if they're gonna do a little bit less, I guess, than the Avalanche. It's also a good legion that you can put one of them. So it's taking into consideration to play it with this skill. One of them, of course, because you can put 2. Then we have Sendiata. So Sendiata, forget it. I don't even need to watch. Rosen is full support. Sakura is a support also. And Sendiata only have additional, or how they call this? Yeah, it's additional attack. Additional and pre-battle skill. So he don't have combat skill, so forget it. So you're not gonna put it with Sendiata at all. Then we have another legion, but actually I didn't set it. Okay. So of course here I put the Archer, but of course you're gonna have Loman. So Loman Bleeding Warhammer is the one that we see the most in defense. So the two first don't really have combat skill, but Warhammer do a lot of combat skill. Really, he does a lot. He have 2 combat skills. When he reflects the damage, it's combat skill, so he's gonna do a lot. So it's gonna make this cast a lot. So I believe that it's gonna be also super strong to use it in this legion, especially that the skills are giving defensive stats, because one gives heal and one gives resistance, and this legion is really played in the defensive way. So it's going to be super interesting to have it on this legion also. So if you look at those legions that I am showing, so the ones that it's can really fit, gonna be the one of Avalanche, the one of Henry, and the defensive one with Warhammer. With that said, I was also now thinking about more heroes that have combat skills, because of course we can also try to make new combos with new heroes that we are not using anymore, but maybe they're gonna become strong with the new skill thing. We'll see. It needs to be tested. I can't tell you it's gonna be strong. We need to test it, but here's the options that I saw. The ones that, well, Tura Cartel also have some combat skills. We have 2. Can work. It's not gonna make a lot, but probably can work also. But we didn't test it yet. So who we have? I'm not gonna say all the heroes who have combat skills. I'm gonna tell the ones, the most important, and I think the stronger ones that gonna work. So in this list, we have Ethelfred have a little, I guess. She do a combat skill, high chances, yes. Another combat skill and pre-battle skill. Yeah, Ethelfred also can work, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to make her strong. And we have Henry, so actually Henry gonna be better, I guess. One interesting gonna be Pepin, because Pepin have a lot of combat skill, as you can see. So he's gonna do a lot of combat skill, and he have something very important, and it's, I think it's here. Yeah, for every 6 combat skills cast by all squads of your side, 100% chance to increase the combat skill damage dealt by 3 footman squads of your fight within the valid range by 35%. Well, we're not gonna read all, but this just means that this skill gonna combine with the other skills that we have, the ones from Ghengis and Jiguan. It's gonna combine well, so you can remake a squad with a lot of those heroes who do a lot of combat skills, and with this it's gonna even increase, so it's gonna increase the combat skill. Yeah, it's gonna increase combat skill, so you need a lot of combat skill heroes. It's gonna give life steal and use 50% of the damage dealt to restore the power of the squad, and it's gonna heal. Okay, so basically Pepin gonna be a good option to put in one of the legions. And let's continue to have a look with the others that can work. And then at the end, I'm going to give some ideas of legion that I am thinking. Then we have Arslan. And Arslan only have one, but it's this one. It's a combat skill, so it's the counter attack. So each time that he's going to take damage, he's going to do a counter attack. But he's going to take a lot of damage being in the front row. So he's going to do a lot of combat skills. So he's going to make this work a lot. So I think Arslan probably can come back to the meta with this. Let's see. And then we have after Arslan, so we don't have anything. Scarlet Fever have a lot also. She do kind of good combat skills also, but I don't think she's good enough to go back to the meta. So we have Scarlet, who we have, who does, I actually put something, I think I talked about everyone, yes, just one missing that I think is going to be also interesting. It's going to be Cow Cow. Cow Cow actually also do some combat skills. He do not a lot, but the thing is that, as you can see also, this is like Pepin. So every time Cow Cow cast combat skill, his squad damage gonna increase. So 80% stackable to 10 times. So that's also something to take into consideration. So Cow Cow and Pepin have skills who work well with those skills. even if they are out of meta, we can really think about to make legions with them. So the legions that I was thinking who's gonna work with those skills, it's gonna be, maybe I see not defensive, but an Harald, a Warhammer, and a healer, because we already played this legion as a mixed legion. It's a good legion, very good legion. So since Harald don't have combat skill, he can't help, but Warhammer gonna do a lot. So he's gonna make the skill work a lot and put more healing on the Harald legion, or more resistance. I guess that's gonna be very good. Probably can be really strong. We'll see. I will test it for sure. So Harald, Warhammer, and healer gonna be a good option to play with those skills. Then I was seeing a legion with Arslan, of course. Arslan in the front row, middle row, for example, Pepin, and healer, of course. It's going to be interesting also, as you can see, because it's really combining. And we can also see Arslan, Cow, and healer probably going to work also. What we can do with Cow, there's no big fat strong legion. I know that there's one who was working good. It was Hank, Cleopatra, and Cow, but I don't think it's going to be strong enough. Still need to test it, but I don't think it's going to be strong enough. But yeah, the ones I have in mind are those legions. I'm curious to try the one with Harald, and also some legions with Arslan. Probably Arslan, Pepin, healer. Can be interesting. I don't know if we can make a legion with Pepin and who we can have also with Pepin and Cow. I don't know, with someone in the front row, maybe a Hunk. It's gonna be weird. I don't think so. I don't know. Well, we need to test it. Okay, so basically that was the ideas that I had about those two skills. So this one and this one. So we can use the two. So you can just go and put it in the legions that I showed you, the ones that people are using the most, or you can try some different combos and see if it's gonna work. I will try it. If I find something very interesting with some older heroes, I will post it somewhere. I will probably do a short or something like this to show you. We'll see. I will test it as soon as I unlock them. And then the next hero, who's the next hero actually? Who's the one that we're gonna unlock? 2 days. Okay, it's gonna be in short. So we're gonna unlock Edward the Confessor and Black Prince, and I'm gonna do a video about those two also when they're gonna be open. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you soon for the next. Peace out.